So the partnership with the Columbus Community Hospital will benefit our students immensely. We always strongly encourage all of our partners to come in, work with our students, to engage them, to show them that their industry and their occupation is something that they should strongly consider. And for our students to work in the workforce within our community, we have to have that active engagement from our community partners. And I think that's the power behind our pathways, is our community being actively engaged with our students. And it's exciting. It's exciting for our kids to be involved in an industry. It's exciting for us as a school district to offer something that the students want to know more about and want to learn and even consider as an occupation in the future.
I think what's really exciting about this partnership is the opportunity to work with kids and really engage them in healthcare occupations and get them passionate about healthcare. As a local community hospital, it's really important to engage our community and try to keep kids in our town. Community collaborations are extremely important. Workforce is probably going to be our biggest issue for the next 3 to 5 years. So to be able to partner with other organizations and agencies is critical in developing the future of our workforce.
We have to do what's called a local needs assessment through our Perkins grant. Over 30% of our kids had an interest in the healthcare field. Well, if you match that with the local needs assessment in the Northeast region, we are short registered nurses. And so we kind of brainstormed and said, how do we start this? Do a little research, talk to a whole bunch of schools, and it took off. That's kind of where it all started, was initial discussions, creation of a vision. Now all of a sudden, let's hit the road running, and it's pretty cool.
Trying to figure out where our kids wanted to be career-wise, and we had large numbers in the 30% that wanted to be in the healthcare field. Well, at that point, it behooves us to take a look at what does that look like for us. One of the neat things about it is it's going to look different than it does in other buildings, because it's going to be suited specifically to what the Columbus community needs, as well as Columbus High School. So I think that excitement will continue to evolve, and we're looking forward to that.
To meet those needs of our students and to meet the needs of our community, when you have shortages in the healthcare industry anyway, this is a great way for us as a school district to prepare our students to be ready for a career in healthcare, and hopefully push them towards that pathway and to come back into the community and work for our partner, Columbus Community Hospital.
Well, initially the first semester is just kind of a general overview of what healthcare is, that it's not just those nurses and doctors, but pharmacists and lab and respiratory, nutrition, housekeeping, all those things that play a huge part to make healthcare successful. In the second semester, we are looking at like a simple A&P class, and by the end of the second semester, we will get them through the CNA program. So they would leave that second semester as a certified nursing assistant, so they could get jobs within our community. And third semester, we're looking at placing them in different areas in healthcare so they can kind of see what people in all those different fields do.
When you start talking about the specific skills, healthcare is filled with specific skills for certifications that our kids are going to need. And so within those specific skills, being able to transfer those into employability, I think, is huge, not only in the healthcare field, but also in other fields that we offer here at Columbus High School. I think it's a fantastic opportunity. A little bit obviously deeper than just a traditional job shadow. Now you're in the program, you've understood some skills, you've got a little bit more invested to help your career and your personality, kind of flourish in that system.
We do like to expose students as early as possible. We have kindergartners that come through just to really understand what a hospital is. It's one thing to learn things in a book. It's another thing to be able to have hands-on experience and actually see what you're going to be getting into. It helps students really decide. Yeah, I would have really loved to have a program like this when I was in high school. I had to kind of muddle my way through the path to where I am today.
Kind of look behind us, it's a blank room, a blank canvas. But I think the vision, again, you put hospital beds in here, and all of a sudden you just see kids chomping at the bit to come in here and take the program because they see what a cool experience it is. For us, maybe the kids that don't know what they're going to do with their futures, and all of a sudden they have the experience here at the high school to say, oh yeah, this is something I really wanted to do. And instead of changing their major twice in college, now they're ready to go just because of the things we offered here.
I took a roundabout way to become a nurse. I didn't really know what I wanted to do in high school. So if this had been offered, I may have come directly out of high school into nursing. At the time, like I say, I had no real drive, no clue of what I wanted to do. So I had multiple career paths before I found nursing, and now I can't think of doing anything else.